City of Enigma. Oh my god, I'm dead. Y'all, don't do that to her. Leave her alone. Why are they mad at you? What did you do, Southern girl? What did you do? Why are they mad at you? What? Why are they mad? What? Why are we mad? What happened? I guess that really ruins their move-in plans. I bet he's kicking himself for not thinking that one through. She's a lying skank. SG, Peach says you're a lying skank. I don't know. Do you guys want to come up and talk about it? Well, no, and you have 15 minutes. Until the devil's basement, y'all. You cannot fight love, okay? Those very emotionally unintelligent, irrational, impulsive lovebirds are gonna do what they're gonna do. You cannot fight the love. Hold on. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Sorry, I had to talk to production. Okay. If traders and I can get along, y'all can get over your bullshit. SG, it was brought to my attention that you were talking about some people, to say Nicolina, this morning. That was not very nice. So what happened and why?
We're here to talk about exactly what happened behind scenes with all this shit. Because I took all the blame for everything. So when I finally decided to tell Chaotic, and it was about 2 weeks, so all the people with these narratives going around, people knew the whole time, people knew blah, 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 all that's bullshit. Okay, we're going to go into exactly who knew, when they knew, and why they knew. Okay, Chaotic was a very close friend to me at the time. Obviously, Tracy was too. I had talked about trying to tell Chaotic for like a week, and I was, no, don't say anything. Nobody can know Ernie's here. No, and they're right. You know, we didn't really want nobody knowing Ernie was here, but Chaotic was my friend. I wanted to fucking tell her. And finally, I was on the phone with Chaotic and somebody else that won't be named. And we were just talking our normal stuff, because I talked to Chaotic almost every day. I would talk to Tracy, about as much. I probably talked to Chaotic more than I did Tracy, because yes, Tracy's signal is not the greatest here, but she can still get out calls. She can still whatever. Trust me, just fucking messenger. She can still message me. If you're on fucking YouTube, you could message me. But I've known for a little bit, and there are some other close people I talk to now, somewhat, and you guys know about how I have been feeling about it falling out. Hey, Gorilla, is that my mama or Nicolina? Y'all kind of know, how I've been feeling about the Tracy situation lately. Like, I knew. I'm not stupid, right? So, what happened with the Ernie stuff? I finally told Chaotic and somebody else that was on the phone. That person, is not going to be named and had nothing to do with any of this. I told them. Chaotic got mad a little bit, not too bad. I mean, she was a little bit upset. I can't remember exactly, stuff she was saying that he was here. It was kind of joking around a little bit on the phone call. Like at first they didn't really know if I was serious, and I was like, no, I'm serious. And then we got off that phone call, and almost fucking right away, I get a call, or I think calls from Tracy saying Chaotic's in my text messages, flipping out that Ernie's there, blah, blah, blah. Like, no offense, she does freak out when people start saying stuff or doing stuff. And she's like, Chaotic's pissed, blah, blah. She's in my text messages. She won't leave me. She keeps asking me about Ernie being at the house, blah, blah. I don't know what to say. She's freaking out, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, Tracy, I told Chaotic that Ernie was here. And for the next few days, I can't remember. I don't think I really talked to Chaotic really for the next few days. I don't know. But Tracy would call me or text me and tell me, you know, Chaotic's freaking out still in text. Chaotic saying that if you don't tell Leslie because you're friends with Leslie, that she's going to tell Leslie, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? I mean, Tracy was in the background the whole fucking time freaking out about it. And I'm like, you don't need to freak out. It's okay. 2 weeks after Chaotic, I told Chaotic, okay? We had a couple conversations of stuff like nobody knew about anything at that point in time. I'm still getting texts that Chaotic's freaking out to Tracy about stuff or whatever. And eventually we get a call where Peachy and them, so I got a call with Peachy and all them on phone. And Raylan's like, I have a question. I heard Ernie's there, that you slept with him, that he's been there for a couple months or something. And I'm like, whoa, I got caught off guard. I'm like, whoa. Now, see, I already knew Chaotic and them knew, right? I already knew Chaotic knew. Guys, no, they didn't know. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure this conversation was after Ernie had left, but they had known for a couple days. They had known for a couple days that he had been here or something. So I think this phone call was a couple days after Ernie had left, and Raylene was on the phone like, I heard this, I heard that. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, oh shit, here we go. We had Peachy on the phone, a couple other people on the phone. And so I'm hearing Raylene ask this, and I said, no, obviously we didn't sleep together, and no, he was only here for a month. So I knew the cat was out of the bag, right? But, in the back of my head, yes, because of what Tracy had been telling me for 2 fucking weeks, that Chaotic had been freaking out, saying she was going to tell Leslie. And this is where the whole fucking, I heard, Chaotic was going to tell you, Leslie, that she was here or whatever, came from. I didn't ever tell anybody. I stuck up, and anytime Tracy was on there and they would ask questions or whatever, Tracy would act dumb, and I'd just be like, oh, I took up for everything, man. Yes, did they get mad at me for having Ernie here and all that? Absolutely. But I didn't tell them that Tracy's the one that told me this. Tracy's the one that told me that. And I took the fall for all of it when they were asking me, why did you say to Leslie that Chaotic was going to tell them? And yes, I blamed Chaotic for telling all of them. All of a sudden, everybody on that phone call knew. So yes, I blamed Chaotic for telling them. I was very adamant. I'm not going to be friends with Chaotic anymore. And she wanted me to still be friends with Chaotic and all of them. And I said, I can't be. I can't, because you told me what they were fucking saying. Is it because I'm no longer friends with Chaotic when you told me you would never let YouTube ruin our friendship? But then to go on somebody's fucking chat and ask that shit when you've been acting all fucking weird anyways? That's like acting. Are you sure Ernie didn't do something to your child? So if your dog runs away, Tracy, I can sit there and say, did your husband do something to the dog to make it run away? I mean, how low can you get? That because for some odd reason you might not like me anymore, to ask in chat when you know so well that people shouldn't be doing that in chat. Shouldn't be making assumptions of something to make other people be like, oh, I wonder. But yet, you decided to do that in chat, in front of everybody, ignoring my fucking phone calls and texts and everything. Ignoring all that, but decided to ask in chat. Are you sure Ernie didn't do something to the cat? You tell me what that seems. Anybody in chat think that was, if somebody is asking you in chat, are you sure Ernie didn't do something to the cow? Knowing very well what actually happened to my cow, you tell me in chat how you would feel. Ash, I don't fix things like that. I don't go, for Chaotic and them to be mad, I can understand, okay? I can understand Chaotic to be mad for me accusing her of telling all those people. Okay? I don't think Chaotic is mad for any other reason other than me accusing her of telling Peachy, Raylene, and all of them. I think that's why she got mad and what ended our friendship. But yet, the whole fucking time, I didn't tell any of them that it was because of what Tracy was telling me. For 2 weeks in chat. In text. So I sucked it all up. I protected Tracy. Like, the two-faced shit that was happening was ridiculous. Was Chaotic really not telling me much about it? Telling Tracy all this shit? And not telling me and not saying it to my face? I don't know. I don't know anymore. I don't know. Tracy moved here as my friend, close to me. To me, Tracy was everything. Fuck what happened to the fucking friendships with this, okay? It happened. It happened. But Tracy swore YouTube wouldn't get in between our friendship. It absolutely has. And why? Why? That's my why. You're here 20 minutes away. You told me straight out you can't trust them. That you can't trust Chaotic. You can't trust Peachy. You only trusted me. And I was your friend. And you wouldn't let YouTube get in the middle of it. So why? Why? Why, Tracy? You, Tracy, are a piece of shit. A piece of shit. What, you don't want them to know all of what you were saying about them behind scenes? Why, though? Why would you act two-faced like that? Why? They're miles and miles and miles away from you, Tracy. We had a friendship. Why? That's my question. Why? Answer me and be a woman and tell me why. Is it because of Ernie? Yeah, I mean, you'd have to listen to all of it. I mean, the Chaotic stuff and some of them, yeah, it was because of Ernie being here and the mess that happened behind there with that. But, like, I wanted to tell Chaotic. I wanted to tell all of them. But I was also looking out for Tracy. She knew not to tell any of them. I don't even talk to Nicolina. I don't talk to Nicolina. But when I did, I mentioned it. I mentioned to Nicolina that I really feel, if y'all remember, Nicolina went live about it over a few things that I told her. And I said, they're trying to get Tracy against me. That's how I feel. You know, Leslie would be saying stuff like, why would you, like, let your friend take the fall, Jamie, when it's your fault Ernie was there? Like, she would say stupid shit like that in chats. I talked to Nicolina 2 times, one to apologize and one after, I don't know, like a week or 2 after. I think Nicolina called me. I don't remember. Y'all know the time she called me, Nicolina said it on her fucking live. And I told Nicolina, I think that they're trying to get Tracy against me for some reason. Like, you know, that's how it felt. And that was fucking months ago. And Nicolina even fucking mentioned it in her live stream or whatever, that they're trying to get Tracy, whatever. And it's true. They would say stupid shit in there like, how can you let Tracy take the fall? How can you let Tracy this? How can you let Tracy that? The whole fucking time, Tracy's in the background saying, I can't believe your friends did that to you. So yeah, I'm pissed. I'm hurt. Tracy, there was no fucking need for any of that, and I don't get it. Of course, I can't talk to you like a fucking woman and call you up or text you because you haven't been answering for a month. People can come up. I don't care. If somebody wants to fucking come up. No, Chaotic never slept with freaking Ernie. I've got no hard feelings towards anyone. I try sometimes, like, oh, unblock Leslie because we're at least being able to be neutral. Oh God. Y'all guess who's up there? Nicolina. Yeah, no, Chaotic didn't sleep with Leslie. Hey.
Well, geez, I didn't mean to interrupt your rant.
Yeah.
No, you got me blocked. You got my main account blocked in here.
Well, you were going after people, I think.
Nope, I wasn't.
Okay.
I was not. My Mean Girl Mini was already blocked before I came in here.
Oh, yeah, that account's blocked. All right, I wasn't sure. I just saw a few things in chat, but I don't want, we're not hate bonding.
When have we ever?
I'm just saying people are going to run with that, but...
Who cares? That's the thing. You got to quit caring what these people think about you on the internet.
It's been so fucking hard, like,
Your real life friend, Valerie, people she's not friends with in real life.
Well, is it because she said that she don't talk to anybody that talks to Nicolina?
She's a liar.
No, but she did say that. She said she don't talk to anybody that talks to Nicolina. But she was telling me it's okay because I didn't, like to me. So why? Because I talked to you maybe that time? This is why she did it? I don't know.
Can you imagine being controlled like that by somebody?
Yeah, but she was my friend.
Can you imagine allowing your friend in real life control who you talk to? But hold on, hear me out. So Ernie it's this big bad deal that Ernie was with you for a month. I think it was a bad choice, but I'm not going to villainize you for it because it's done. Right? But then that wasn't the reason she didn't cut you off for keeping Ernie at your house for a month, knowing, because that is apparently the biggest deal and why she's not talking to you. So now she's using me as a reason to not talk to you. Try to make that make sense.
Well, no, I mean, when I talked to you that time, she did say that or whatever, but she made it seem like she said she was talking about Ray Lynn. Like, she was like, I hung up on Ray Lynn because I said I don't talk to anybody that talks to Nicolina. But maybe that was a clue to me that's why she was not wanting
You'd
to
be
talk
surprised. You'd be surprised how many talk to me off of the internet that is in their community. If they knew how many people I speak to that call me that's in that community, their heads would explode.
Yeah.
Don't let this, I know this hurts because Tracy was your real life friend, but you have to understand, I've watched Tracy do this in other communities before you were even around in our community. This is what she does to people. She has no spine. She wants to be accepted by the popular in crowd. She easily flips and turns on people, and she's been like that. I mean, she turned on me over rap. Now look at rap. They all hate rap now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I know. I'm not here, but like that was low. That was low because she knows how much animals mean to me, and she knows that my cow didn't run off because of Ernie. It's like, how could you do? You're doing that because you want to fit in with what? Like what?
Yeah. These people will do the same thing to her that she's done to you. That AI gorilla is very lifelike. But yeah, and I know that this hits hard for you because you did, and you probably still do. You love Tracy, but Tracy valued people on the internet over valuing your friendship, and that's where blurring the lines between real life and internet gets blurred. Right. And unfortunately, there's collateral damage, and that's you.
It's always
You're the
me,
collateral.
And then it makes it look like I can't keep friends, and it's. I loved Chaotic too as a friend, and I did it because of Tracy, sticking up for Tracy on what she was saying and telling me what the Chaotic was saying. So I lost Chaotic over because of Tracy, and she knows it. I said that to her. I said, well, Tracy, I didn't tell them a damn thing you were telling me and why this happened. And she knew.
No, it's not Mama on screen. It's an emoji somebody made of me.
She knew why I couldn't trust Chaotic because of what she was telling me. And I didn't tell anybody. And I went after Chaotic because of what she was saying. And I'm not like Chaotic and them are going to say, oh, well, now she's making excuses. No, I'm not making excuses. I understand why Chaotic and them are bad. Whatever, fine, all done with. I understand that. But yes, to me, I'm like, I lost Chaotic over what Tracy was saying. And now Tracy goes behind my back and does this.
So at the end of the day, having Ernie at your house was your decision. That's your home, your life. You made the decision. It's not the end of the world. Who did it harm? Did it harm any of them? No. You felt the need to help him, which I feel like I would not have done that, clearly. Yeah, but the thing is, the fact that
here, he wasn't like, nothing happened here. He's fine.
But SG, it's not unexpected of you to do that because you do kind of go back and forth with Ernie, and I think you do have a soft spot for him.
Not anymore. Fuck him now.
No, I know.
But you remember I offered multiple people. I've offered Becky to come here and park because she was going through stuff. I've offered multiple people. That chick that had that baby before that whole thing happened, like before I realized what was going on. I offered that chick, the one that you had the baby taken away, to come stay here. I've offered so many people because I have a heart and I have the means to help.
And I get that. And unfortunately, even though that was not the best decision, that was your decision to make. Yeah. And
Tracy was all for it while I was here. Like, she was more like, oh, the lightning dagger's there than I was. Like she was more giddy or whatever that he was here than I was.
Hold on. Let me say something, Kels. I'm not saying it's okay. I'm not mad at, why would I be mad at SG over a decision she made for her household? When it comes to Ernie, she's always had a soft spot for Ernie. This is not something that was surprising, shocking. No one's condoning it. Like, no one's saying, oh yeah, that was a great idea. Good job. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, while SG is up here crying and she's upset, I'm showing her understanding. You want me to attack her like she's been attacked by other people? Is that what you'd like me to do? Because I'm not going to. That decision cost her friendships.
Friendships too.
Yeah, cost her friendships. Regardless
I know,
of how
I'm
I
not
feel.
stupid. I understand I did. I understand I lost them, but but then you look back, are they really your friends? I guess, but fuck it, man.
She does take care of strays, and Ernie's a stray.
I had said that multiple times when I was okay with Ernie, that I felt like he was a little puppy dog,
Yeah. And, here's the thing. A real friend is not going to turn on you over something like this. You learn, you grow, you move through things. And I think, and I'm not going to indict anybody else, but are you on the spectrum?
No, I don't know. I've been told
sometimes,
maybe.
Because you do kind of have some of the qualities of somebody on the spectrum where you sometimes have a hard time reading the room, and
I think life has caused me to have a very
possibly. I mean, someone in the chat mentioned that to me months ago, and I often wonder if this person is correct. And I don't think
No, I've been, there's been question of some stuff. I think it's just more of me just being so adamant on how I truly feel. I hate people, and I, look, this is why I love my animals, and I turn to animals, because people are just cruel.
You're right.
Animals don't do that to you, and I love taking care of things. I love taking care, the biggest heart, and I can take care of, I love taking care of things. And, people are just cruel.
They are, and I think, this would have been, instead of something to turn on you for, a lesson for everybody within your friendship group, that you made a mistake, you thought it was the right choice at the time, and you regret it, and ask for forgiveness. And if they refuse to forgive and they refuse to mend fences with you, then you understand. It's not a you problem, it's a group mentality problem. It's groupthink that they all talk against, but yet they actively participate in.
Right.
You're okay. Okay, I know Jimbo and you hate each other. Guess what? Do you think Jimbo is going to turn on me and not talk to me anymore for being on this panel? No. Because he knows my intentions are not to have any ill will towards him. I'm coming up to talk to you as a human being that is clearly emotionally upset, and I think it's hard. It's especially hard when someone moved to the state to be closer to you.
Right. I've never done anything to Tracy. Never. I've never told anybody anything about Tracy. Nothing. I've never done anything. Somebody was putting her, and that was another thing. They were blaming people, and I was like, I really don't think it's, I don't know. Tracy knew that she believed it was monkey ass following her around with her fucking address, but then everybody was saying it was this person and that person, but Tracy really thought it was monkey ass, because monkey ass had been stalking Tracy, and Tracy wouldn't talk to her, and I flipped out on monkey ass for Tracy.
I didn't know anything about that.
And monkey ass had done that before. She had been following Tracy around doing shit like that to her before. So when the address came, they were all acting like it was Ernie. I'm like, it's not Ernie doing it, and it's not Nicolina doing it. It's monkey ass probably doing it.
Oh, you mean doxing her address?
Yes.
I didn't even see any of those doxes.
Yeah.
Because I know that we watched the chat, and I didn't even see that happen anywhere.
And then they were acting like it was my fault. The cops were over there or whatever, and the cops got called over there because Tracy called them over there because of what was going on in her address docs. And then I hear where does it come that cops were called to Tracy's house? Because then I hear supposedly cops were actually called over there. That's what Leslie and them made it seem like. No, she had the cops over there because of what was going on online.
Like they were trying to say it was a SWAT.
Yeah, like the cops are called over there. Yeah. And then blaming me when the cops weren't called over there. They're all like, you keep letting Tracy take the fall for your actions. Dude, Tracy was as much a part of this as I was. Yes, did I allow Ernie to come here? It was me. Tracy had no clue for 2 days. Then I told Tracy. He was here for 2 days before I told Tracy. I tell her that he was here. And she's like, oh, she came over, I think, that day or the next day to meet the Lightning Tiger. And when I was saying that I wanted to tell Chaotic and them, she'd be like, no, don't tell them. Don't tell them. You can't tell anybody he's here. Are you sure you want to tell them? Are you sure? And then when I told them, you told Chaotic and them that, yeah. Because Chaotic, I guess, got off the phone with me and started texting Tracy. She had no clue yet that I had told Chaotic. And Chaotic was texting Tracy, Tracy says, saying, if she don't tell Leslie, I can't believe she did this. Leslie, she's trying to be friends with Leslie, blah, blah, blah. Tracy freaking got a text straight
Leslie
after.
Leslie also was friends with Ernie. So I don't understand. All of these people supported Ernie at one point prior when you were part of that group, and what struck me as odd, and this is for you to know, or maybe you didn't see it, is Tracy, after the whole thing came out about Ernie and Tracy being at your house and knowing about Ernie, Tracy had the audacity to say in chats, well, I didn't really know much about Ernie. Which is a whole lie, because she was part of my community, the Stans community, Raps community, BK's community, everybody that was going after Ernie, she was a part of those communities. So to lie and say, I didn't realize he was that bad, I didn't know much about him. And we've got the screenshots in our group chat, because everyone's mouth dropped that she could make such a public statement that was easily debunked.
She did, and that's why she would be like, nobody can know. Don't tell Chaotic. Nobody can know. And then as soon as Chaotic found out and started texting Tracy, she calls me up and says, you told Chaotic? Yeah, I told you I was going to.
Yeah.
She knew.
So
she
now,
knew all about it.
So you're taking, it's just, I'm sorry that you had to experience this, because she was a real life friend and not just an internet friend. Trashly, that's such a lie. You were in everybody's live streams. You started with Ernie.
What she means is that people knew.
No. The whole purpose, everyone was going after Ernie, and Trashly was absolutely in everybody's live stream. She absolutely knew what Ernie was doing. She absolutely went back after she left Ernie and chummed up with him again. Then she left for the second time. You cannot rewrite history. You cannot rewrite history. You were in every chat when he was being exposed for what he was doing. That's insanity to me. Revisionist history. I guess it works for people over on this platform, because you prefer disinformation and acceptance. So with that being said, I have to go. I have to head to the gym and get my 3.5 miles in today. Right. So I just cheer up. Listen, as hurtful as it is, you learned a couple of lessons here, and I don't think you should let this hurt you any further. You know what I'm saying?
Like when friends break up, it's one thing. It's the two-facedness and.
Yeah. Thank you.
And then what she said in chat yesterday. Like,
bye, Rusty.
I was shocked.
All right. I'm going to go. Have a good day.
Like, I could expect what was said or how it was said in chat from maybe other people. But to have my friend who knows that this, like that's it. And I don't have a reason why. I don't have a reason why. And that hurts the most, I guess, not knowing why she did that. When I've been texting, I've been calling, I've been trying to get a hold of Tracy as a friend like we always do. And something this last month has made it to where, and then, again, being in chat, she's all over their chats. She doesn't say hi to me or anything. And to know that she wasn't getting in contact with me, and then all of a sudden, for her to put that in chats, like, even if you didn't know all about Ernie, I don't think all of us know all about Ernie. But a channel that was talking about animal fetishes. Tracy knows me more than everybody. She freaked out when people were saying stuff about my kid in chats, as I was. No, I didn't go to Nick. She was freaked out about people putting shit in chat about my kid. Oh, Ernie, did something to her kid. Oh, she was freaked out about it. She knows. And then on a channel that's talking about animal fetishes. And what's going on? Knowing how I felt about the Nicolina peanut butter shit and how I feel about humans doing stuff to animals, for my friend, who I thought was my friend, to go in a chat talking about animal fetishes and say, are you sure Ellie didn't run away because of Ernie? Do you know what that entails? Do you know what she was trying to say? She was trying to ask if Ernie had done something sexual to my cow. My friend, instead of texting me, instead of calling me, instead of talking to me like a friend, did what other people do and went in a chat talking about animal fucking fetishes, knowing exactly what happened to my cow. Knowing Ernie didn't do shit to my cow. Yes, Sarah. And that's the thing. Tracy thinks that's disgusting, obviously, to do anything like that. Don't talk about kids. Then why would you go into chat talking about animal fetishes? And you want to know what her response? Well, at this point, anything could happen. What? At this point, I don't know what to believe was Tracy's response. Sorry, that was a complete fuck up on her part to ask in a chat about animal fetishes if I'm sure my cow didn't run away because of Ernie. And then her response, when I flip out and say, really? Why would you ask a fucking question like that online? Was, well, at this point, I don't know what to believe. You didn't believe that Ernie had done something to my cow? You just wanted the attention brought to that. Why? Fuck that. Absolute bullshit. And listen, I understand why Chaotic's mad at me. Chaotic has the right to be mad at me for me accusing her of stuff. And I'm not blaming, like, fuck it, me and Chaotic are not friends. But to me, yes. To me, absolutely. If I wasn't being told what was being said in chat, in text, and hearing it, and then all of that conspiring, then yeah, maybe I wouldn't have, I might have still blamed Chaotic. I probably, obviously, or at least I would have questioned, who told all these people? When Chaotic was the only one that knew, and I knew the other person didn't say anything. So I might have still questioned, was Chaotic, did she tell these people? Maybe I would have thought Tracy did, who knows? But for me to ask Leslie straight out, like, well, I heard Chaotic's gonna tell you anyways, or some shit, that all came from Tracy. That all came from Tracy, which she had put in my head for 2 weeks. It's bullshit. But we will squash nobody, from what I know, the only person that knew Ernie was here, because I know there's talk about it and I keep being blamed for shit. That's fine. The only person that knew he was here was Tracy 2 days when he was here, and then Chaotic about 2 weeks after he was here, she knew about it. And then I find out, I think the day after Ernie left, is when I find out other people knew about it, but they had known about it a few days, from what they said. So they knew a few days, I guess, supposedly while he was here, that they were here. Traders had nothing. Traders was not involved in this at all. Traders, I had told Sapphire, so right before Traders went live about it, I had just told Sapphire about Ernie being here. And then Traders went live about it and outed all of it. Which, fine, whatever. I am hurt. I don't allow people into my life. I don't. I thought Tracy was different. I thought YouTube... I'm not the type to let YouTube ruin relationships. I'm not that type. I'm friends with Renee. Like, I'm friends with everybody, everywhere. I don't give a fuck until I'm not. Yeah, me and Chaotic and Leslie are not friends anymore. Me and Peachy, I have Peachy blocked. I have Raylyn blocked. I have Leslie blocked. I have Chaotic blocked. I have Tracy blocked now because I want to go into chats and just not hear these little snarky comments. And I was getting them. I was getting these little snarky comments everywhere. So I just blocked the snarky people because I don't want to talk about it. I didn't want to ruin my relationship with Tracy due to you guys. If Tracy likes you guys and is friends with you guys, which she told me was not the case, but if she is, I didn't want to start any drama for the good of everybody else on here. So I just block people. I don't want to hear it. I literally have all of them blocked now. Traders, Anissa, all of them. So I can go into chats and not hear shit. I unsubbed from everybody. I still like Bird. I still like Katie. I still like Sarah. It shouldn't matter that because I'm having arguments with people online, that it causes everybody else to say shit. There was one time Katie comes to me and online and says, oh, I heard you're having a problem or this and that with this person. Yeah, well, that don't matter. That don't mean I like you any less, Katie. Well, because I have Peachy blocked or Chaotic blocked, are y'all gonna hate me for it? If that's the case, then fine. But I'm not talking shit about nobody. I've been ignoring all of it. I haven't said shit to Tracy, knowing what I know for the last month. Not shit until she says the shit she said in chat, which again is equivalent to asking me if Ernie did something to my child. I never in a million years, from how I know Tracy and what she believes of people saying shit like that online, that she would ever say that. That's like something an enemy would say to you in chats to get everybody going. Not somebody you thought was your friend.
I don't get why people go to Nicolina to do that shit either. That's weird as fuck. It was Chaotic, Peach, Sarah, and Leslie. Hey, Sugar Pie Honey Bun. I had a live, Katie, and I'm coming in your chat. I had arguments with people for months. If you don't want me on your channel, because of that. No. I didn't. Did I say that? I didn't say I didn't want you on your on my channel. I'm just trying to understand what happened. That's not why people are mad. Okay, but did you? Okay. Okay. You didn't go to Nick, definitely. Okay. That's just what was brought to my attention. I'll watch your live. I will. Does anybody want to... Here, I'm gonna drop the link, because whatever. Anybody? No one wants to talk about it? Then I'm gonna end this, because Trashly Ash, what the hell is going on? Tell me what's going on. Nobody wants to talk. I'm getting the information. Hey, SG.
Hey.
How you doing? What is happening?
Hey. I don't really want to talk about it. I said my piece. It was, I haven't talked about anything online for the last 3 months about stuff that's been going on. So, I know you might not know, but I came in chat and just started saying hi to people and kept getting timed out. So, my beefs with other people that might be happening has nothing to do with me coming in chats that I
agree.
like, and I shouldn't be timed out for it.
I agree.
Nobody went to Nick for anything. She came on my live stream, like y'all know happens. And, I'm thankful that she came up there to talk to me when I was in such an irate state, whatever. Nobody else did. So whatever. I know people don't like it. Definitely didn't reach out to Nick or say anything to Nick today. She came into my live stream, and I don't want to talk about the people or what, I said my piece today, and I'm over it. I've been over it for months, and I'm purposely not talking. Remember when you asked me at one point, like, oh, I heard people are mad at you or something?
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of stuff that's gone on behind the scenes, but I purposely will not talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
I won't.
I get it.
But,
Well, y'all don't time her out if she's coming in to just say hi. Just ignore.
Yeah, I have not for months said anything to anybody in chats. I don't do that. Come in, say hi, and chat with people that I chat with in chats.
Yeah,
I don't start crap, but it is what it is. And yeah, I went live today because I was hurt over something that happened last night. So,
okay.
But
Okay.
I mean, I don't care if people don't want me in their chats because I'm upset with other people, then, that's fine. I won't come into chats, but that's what sucks. It's like you get taken out of chats that you actually enjoy, and people you enjoy, and then people think you if I didn't come in your chat and say hi to you and hang out in here, you would think maybe I was mad at you, or maybe I didn't like you. That's not fair to you.
Mm-hmm. I get you. Yeah, I get you. And your feelings are valid. Your feelings are valid. I didn't know that you were getting timed out, but
yeah, but that's it. But I appreciate it. Thank you.
Kiss and make up so Nick doesn't have any content. How about that?
Listen, shit happens, shit happens, and people make content out of everything and anything. Like, it don't matter what it is, they'll make content out of it,
Mm-hmm.
But, yep. All right, I appreciate it. But,
all right, well, thanks for coming up.
Yes. Bye-bye.
Bye. All right, Becky. I wanted to know what the hell's going on. She's getting timed out in my live. I've got a right to know. Okay. Nick diagnosed her with... You know what? Nana, see? She called you a dirty bitch because you were rubbing up to Pete and... What? Oh my God. Nana C can't catch a break, bitch. Leave Nana C alone, for fuck's sake. Lord have mercy. I don't know what is, I'm not, well, is anybody telling her to stop messing with you and calling you shit like that? I mean, and you might not, maybe you don't even want that, people to like, on your behalf, just tell her to stop or whatever, but like, that's just ridiculous. Save Nana C. Justice for Nana C. Of course she hasn't.